everyone, it's Ian from the Scouser and the Scot. We're on the Metal to the Masses Media Day today, and we have
Mike from False Thoughts.
So Mike, we've got a couple of questions for you, so I want you to advertise yourself, let us know what you think and stuff like that, and obviously the day, it's like, what do you think? Starting with this question, what do you think of today? What do you think of the venue?
Dude, it's cool. I've never been, so like it's got super high ceiling, it's quite like a long room, which is good, pack people in. But no, it seems sick, it's going to be a vibe.
Cool. So next question, which is a bit of a strange one. What are you going to bring that the other bands aren't going to bring? Because it is a competition, let's be fair, like, you know what I mean? But we are all here as mates at the end of the day.
I don't know, man, we just vibe. I think we just bring good times. Like, we don't take it too seriously, but we take it seriously enough. Like, I don't know, we just like to have fun.
I like that, man. That's what it should be.
High energy.
High energy, that's what it should be. So, if you get through to the next round and stuff like that, what are you going to bring which is going to be different from the Heat one, or is it a secret?
It's one of the, we're very meticulous when it comes to sets, so it'll definitely be different from the first Heat. Might have some fun surprises, do some fun things. I don't know, make the most of it. It's Box Park, innit? So yeah, not bands our size don't really get to play venues as big as Box Park, so gotta make the most of it.
It's all a laugh, and like I say, I think being here with you guys and like having the opportunity to share the stage with you as well, I think it's a buzz, it's an adrenaline kick, like, you know what I mean, and it's a special day.
Yeah.
What are the fans expecting to see when they come and see you?
A lot of different stuff, which is what's sick about it. You're like, obviously metal and heavy music as a genre, like there's so many different parts of it, and there's always something from everybody, like when you come to these types of shows. So whether you're a thrash kid or a hardcore kid, like you'll find something in between.
And last question from yourself, so I really appreciate your time, always, man, like it means a lot. What would you use to describe the scene in Liverpool?
Relentless. It doesn't stop. It came back. Everyone's absolutely killing it, and it's the most DIY like work ethic like I've seen from a scene, and everyone's just mates. It's sick. So it's good vibes.
Man, thank you again. This is the Scouser and the Scot. This is False Thoughts. Check them out. Hi everyone, it's Ian from Scouser and the Scot again. Back to Metal to the Masses. I am with Claymore Steel.
Hiya.
Do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about Claymore Steel.
Well, I'm Rose. I'm the drummer of Claymore Steel. Claymore Steel are a Nawabum and thrash-based band that have just come out in the past few months and have just kept accelerating as time's gone on. And we're really happy to be here doing Metal to the Masses.
You're similar to us, like, because obviously I'm in one of the bands playing, like, and it's an honour to be sharing the stage with you guys, like, so it's pretty cool. And there's so much new music, like, as I say, Ed Creep's come new, Claymore Steel's fairly new as well, like, you know what I mean. So let's tell the audience what is so special about Metal to the Masses. What are we expecting to see from your show?
I think, well, if there's anything to say that's special about Metal to the Masses, it's the fact that you've got all these local bands, all these really small groups coming together and just getting the exposure that they deserve.
And just in case you're wondering why everyone's like laughing in the background, there's some jiggery pokery going on with the rest of Claymore Steel. Like, don't worry about it, guys. I'll embarrass the shit out of you, and I'm not even asked about that, like, you know what I mean? So listen, fair play to him. He's carrying on with a professional face on him here, like, you know what I mean? But that's pretty ace. But so tell us what are you going to be bringing on the night then? What are we expecting to see? So if anyone hasn't seen Claymore Steel, what are you bringing on the night?
Expect speed, expect a bass tone that sounds like a gut punch, and expect twin guitars that'll be like making this massive wall of sound. Come in expecting it to be fast, loud and heavy, and if you come out disappointed, then you've done something wrong.
You are very diplomatic for a drummer, and didn't hear you say anything about the drums, so let's shout about the drums. Let's tell me what I'm expecting to see from you.
Well, from me, I mean, I'd like to say you can expect a mix of Bram Daler and Dave Lombardo, but with a slightly more amateurish take on it, maybe throwing a bit of Lars. No, expect a lot of double kick, shitloads of cymbals, lots of double ride work, some Gene Hoglan type stuff, but just expect classic thrash movements.
That's cool, man. So, like, obviously, as you can see, it's a great day. There's loads of people in the bands and stuff walking around today. It's like, what do you think of the scene in Liverpool?
The scene is, I'd say it's like an Iron Man. You know, you cannot stop it. It just keeps moving and moving and moving, and there is no such thing as a break for it. I think that's great.
The last one I've got for you today is obviously this is a new venue for me, myself, most probably yourself. I don't know if you've played here before. What do you think of the venue?
From just the looks of it, from it being our first time, we're loving it. We're happy to play here. We're honoured. We'll absolutely be honoured to play here again as time goes on. We're happy to make this kind of a bit of our patronage.
That's what I love to hear, man. I'm Ian from Scouser and the Scot. You're seeing Claymore Steel, man. Check them out. Thanks again.
Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. It's Ian from the Scouser and the Scot again. I am with Bobby from Head Creep, who I know very well. We are obviously playing Metal to the Masses. So, question one, Bobby.
Fire away.
First gig, mate. What do you think? What are we expecting to bring to Metal to the Masses?
Well, I think we've got a bit of experience between ourselves. We're a bit long in the tooth, and we know what we want to achieve. We've got the tunes, and you know what? There's no egos, nothing. We just want to share our music to everyone because we've got a lot of faith in it, and I think everyone deserves to hear what we can actually do.
So you've seen the venue. It's pretty epic. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be a sellout. Not many tickets left. What do you think of the venue? What do you think of Metal to the Masses and the scene?
Well, you know what? Met everyone there. Everyone was really nice. Just a good bunch of people. A lot of familiar faces from years gone by, moons ago.
Many moons.
many moons. And it was nice to see some familiar faces. It was nice to meet some new people. You can tell that there's the actual venue. They've got big ideas, and it looks like they've got the actual like faith in what they're doing, and like them showing us around and giving us this opportunity to do what we want to do. So we appreciate that, and I think they're onto a good thing. So we hope to be part of it more than just this heat. So
obviously we're going to be doing our thing, which is like normal, but we can't give too much away seeing it's our first show.
yeah.
So when people get there, come up to you and say, what are you thinking about the other bands and stuff like that? What are you expecting of the caliber?
Well, I mean, just to get on the event itself, you've got to have some kudos about you. So I mean, I've had a little poke around, like had to listen to the bands. We're not a similar style to a lot of the other bands and stuff, but you know what? It's versatility and stuff like that, a bit of variety. That's what you need, and but you know, there's a lot of talent there, and I'm looking forward to it. The guys we met from the other bands, they all seem really cool and stuff. So I hope we just are able to put a good show on, like just as much as they are.
So, guys, if you can, get down to Metal to the Masses archive. It's going to be a blast. Check out Head Creep, the rest of the bands, and we'll see you on 6th of March. Stay creepy, everyone, and Scouser and the Scot out. Hi, everyone. It's Ian from Scouser and the Scot. I am at Metal to the Masses, and I am now with Steve from Excavation. Steve, how you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Now, you've got the task of ending the show, headlining. What's going to happen?
There's going to be a lot of heavy riffs, blast beats, fast kicks, sub drops.
Mate, I love this.
Chaos.
Do you know what? One of the things that I've noticed is like there's 4 other bands who are all here on the media day today. I like, you know, you've been in this situation before, like, you know, you've been through your headline last year as well, like, you know, you was involved in the show last year, and it all went down well. What have they got to experience? What are they expecting? What are they going to feel for the first time?
Feeling nervous is one of them.
Really?
Yeah, like when we played when we entered in 2016. Yeah, I think for us it was more of like you play your heat, then you play semi-final, then stuff like that. And so each night was just like, are we gonna get through? Are we gonna get through? And as soon as they call your name, it's like, you know, we're like, yeah, there's that, and then there's just the sheer enjoyment of it as well. Like just getting to play in front of like you know people you don't know as well. You know, gathering new fans and just turning heads basically. You know.
So it's a new venue. It's a new venue, and we've been listening to it just then. What do you think of the new venue?
It looks fucking sick.
I have been blown away by it. The sound in there, it's done properly.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting people to be a little bit blown away that we've got an amazing metal venue in Liverpool again.
Yeah. I hadn't heard of this until recently, and yeah, obviously they blasted one of our tunes on the PA, and it's
yeah, they did ours as well. Like, and I was thinking, Jesus Christ, we've got to learn how to play it now.
As soon as I started getting our song playing, I was like, nah, turn it off.
You have the same problem as me when you listen to it and you go, shit, that's ours.
Oh, no, but no, it sounds really good in there, and I'm looking forward to hearing how it sounds like on stage as well, because obviously sound out front is completely different on stage.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And when it's
sound
full,
massive out front, but to you on stage it can sound like ass. So I'm looking forward to like seeing how it goes.
So obviously there's big things with Metal to the Masses in Liverpool. What do you think of the scene in Liverpool? Is it back?
It's definitely coming back. It's on it's on the uprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously like we went through a stint where it was like bands were dropping, bands were stopping, like just giving up, and venues were closing. But obviously you've got now Archive, and then you've got like Box Park next door as well. You know, like places are open again. There's more and more bands entering, so it's starting to look good. It's not like that, but like there was probably a time where like you play a show and you see the same faces.
Yeah.
In the crowd, and you know sometimes you might play a show, there might be like 20 people turn up, or there might be 30 people up, but then lately the last few shows that we've been playing in Liverpool, like 50 plus, and it's been increasing. Seeing faces that I've not seen before, people coming up buying merch and like telling us we were sick, and it was just like, you know, never seen guys before, you know, glad to like enjoy the show and all that. So yeah, it's definitely.
Well, I'm looking forward to catching up with you guys, but I'll be all sweaty after I've played off my set as well, and then likewise we'll definitely have a beer or two. If you could give one bit of advice to to the four bands who are playing, what would it be?
I'd say, I don't know, like stay consistent with what you're doing. Also, don't just stand there like a statue playing.
I hate statue rock.
Yeah, like
statue rock sucks. Listen, everyone, statue rock sucks.
You're playing a show, put on a show.
Yeah.
You know, headbang, give me feed, but don't fuck up on the same time.
As Lemmy said,
and don't stop playing.
As Lemmy said, if you're going to be a rock star, be a fucking rock star.
Yeah,
That's what it is, and it's all about enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? We've all been here before. If you're new to the actual playing a gig, learn, talk to the other bands, listen, like, you know, listen by experience. Steve's a great example of that, like, you know what I mean? So check them out. We're going to be at Metal to the Masses on March the 6th for Heat 1. We hope to see you in further ones as well. So Steve, thank you very much for your time, Mike. Good afternoon, everyone. I am in Metal to the Masses. I am with a familiar face. Brother Coop, we meet again.
Yeah.
You are infiltrating our show again.
Good afternoon, good evening, good metal. That's what you want to be doing.
It is, but this, everyone knows, listen, everyone's met Brother Coop before. We're in Metal to the Masses Liverpool. We're doing a media day, which is absolutely amazing, to be perfectly honest. I have met so many of the cool bands who are playing. I'm also lucky to be playing. No advertising, just saying. Coop, thank you very much for having us on, mate. And like, I just want to say, what a venue.
Isn't it? Isn't it? The wonderful people at Archive are now, we feel as though this is a home now. This is somewhere we want to belong, and we want to put shows on. It starts with Masses, and it keeps going. There's already shows been booked, and it's just a really good venue. 150 easily, and one of the best sound systems I've ever heard. As simple as that. And the people that run it are musicians and part of the touring community. You understand what musicians and fans want to see. Like,
I'll have to be shameful and plug our band again. Like, well, when Phil put on, like, last time round, I was like, oh my god,
That's what you could sound like.
Thanks,
you
I
learned
don't-
how to play.
if I could-
Yeah.
I've told the guys we need to learn how to play the song now.
You can't no backing tracks anymore. You're gonna have
But-
to learn to play like.
That was not in the deal, man. That was not in the deal. We've had this
But
conversation
it's
before.
one of the sound is just so good. You know, for that venue, they just everything's cinched in. It's set up for success, and to be a real special venue. You know, and it wasn't luck that you've got on the bill. You represent the best of us. You represent a new band doing some cool stuff that people want to see. Of course, you're going to be playing in the heat. Of course, you are.
Mate, I appreciate that, but we're not here about talking about how creep play, you know what I mean? Because I get shy. Everyone knows that I'm a shy person. But you've taken us around Archive, which is amazing. You've also taken us around Box Park,
Yes.
and which is next door.
Yes.
It's special.
It's next level, eh?
It's special,
You
mate.
want to do
We
it.
have-
You want to do it. And show you've got a
let's face
scene.
it, guys. Everyone who's into rock music, metal music, anything in Liverpool will need to be a part of this. This is a movement. It's a family. But holy shit, I've been blown away today. The media day has been a very special day, and I can't thank, like I say, when Coop saying to me, goes, do some Scouts on the Scot, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's see what happens. The bands are amazing. They've been enjoying the day. And what a day it's been, mate. I'm not being funny. The
Media
sun's
days
out.
are
It's
cool, aren't
lovely.
they? We
Mate,
get to see everybody in light as opposed to dark when we're on the venue. And we're normally carrying amps out and stuff, and we manage to have about 5-minute conversation. But we've been here chatting. The sun's been shining, and it's been lovely. It's been cool just to talk to people and go, "What do you think?" and show off the new things that our scene has. And it's extraordinary. I love media days. Media days are where I get to talk a lot. Everybody loves that.
and I'm not being funny. We don't do enough of it, though.
No.
We don't do.
We're going to
like,
be doing
you
a
know,
media day pretty much for every one of the heats. Almost certainly we'll be doing it for the final because there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in our scene. So why the hell wouldn't you want to talk about it, you know?
And do you know what? I've, like I say, meeting Michelle, Lee, Phil, all the guys, and yourself. It's just planned for success.
Yes.
Now, what are we expecting on the day? Heat 1, only 2 weeks away now.
We are going to sell out to the end. Don't be one of those fools that turns up at the door expecting to just womble into and see what's going on.
Not gonna happen.
It isn't going to happen. It's going to sell out. You're going to be one of those people who goes, why don't I buy a ticket? What's going on? This is what's going on. Buy your ticket now. Start getting excited for the heat where we're going to have the best of metal in Merseyside on show, and then get really excited because we're doing Box Park, and it's big, and it's going to be big, and it's going to represent our scene in all its glory. Buy your tickets now.
So, one last thing, Coop. Thank you very much, mate. It's Scouser and the Scot again, but it's Scouser and Scouser. We're back in business, mate. Sorry, John.
Back in business. Sorry, John. Coop's back.
Coop's back, baby. So, metal to the masses. Stay tuned. There's so much information coming soon, and I'm proud of these guys, and I'm proud to be working with them. Like so.
Lovely stuff.
See you soon, guys.
See you later.